What's going on, YouTube world? I'm Pamper Gamer. This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. And please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all your enemies. Also check me out on X and Instagram with the boy with the Pampers and the Toys listed on screen. And as we continue G.I. Joe Classified Series Week here on my channel, we're going to be talking about one actual character I've been waiting on for so long. He finally came out and they released him. And we're talking about the one and only G.I. Joe General Clayton Hawk Abernathy. So a little history fun fact about him. I remember when this character first came out, when he first came out, he's one of the first leaders of G.I. Joe. And he looked like Duke when he first came out. He had blonde hair and everything. And he was actually Falcon. They was gonna make Falcon into his actual son. I think it was him who was gonna make it to his son, but they ended up choosing Falcon to be Duke's half brother instead. And so General, Abernathy, he, retired and gave it down to who was it? Flint. Flint. I think it's Flint. They gave the leadership to Flint. So it's like chain of command: Abernathy, Flint, and then Duke. So he's a leader, a strong leader that will take a bullet for his team. He will go out there and fight the good fight. He will basically sink with the ship, which all captains do, but he'll fight to not let it sink. That's what I like about this character. Let's get him open and see what's going on with him. And here's the Q&R code right here. I don't get into all of that. I don't know what it does. I'm old school, If it ain't word much of the Oregon Trail, I don't know what to tell y'all. But I like the artwork. I'm just glad they're doing away with these boxes right here. They going back to clear packaging, which they should have did a long time ago. And as you can see, they showed General Abernathy on the back of here. Let's get him open. So, and as you see, we got the nice little fine artwork. You can either choose to keep that or not keep it. I'll choose not to keep it. And let's go over his accessories real quick. He's a good looking figure. He definitely is. He gives me Dennis Quaid, Reed Richards, and Tommy, what is that legendary actor's name? He played in The Fugitive as the person that chased Harrison Ford. I can't even think of that guy's name. He gives me like a younger version of him. So, General Abernathy does, General Hawk, let's call him Hawk, does come with this good little helmet right here. And one thing about these helmets I do know, if you put the goggles around the helmet, it will place the helmet real still. And it's like they got a small goggles, the glasses, and you gotta be careful with them because they can break. And then they got the big one. So if you want to put the big one around his helmet, what are we doing? Okay. So you can definitely have that. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference because I think the helmet would stay without the glasses being on it. But just to show you, he wouldn't be General Hawk without that helmet. So our general here does come with a nice little Glock handgun right here, and he does have a holder for it. I can articulate in a minute. Just put that bad boy right here. Well, hold on now. Hold the door. Can you fit it down here? Yep. There ain't no smooth criminal to put it down there either, so it should fit all the way down. There we go. Then he does come with this pump handle shotgun right here. Or, hold on. I think this goes right here. Boom. So he has another handgun that goes down there. I wasn't thinking. I was sitting here thinking like, what in the world? Okay, there you go. Boom. So he does have this great little pump handle shotgun ready to just tear the whole room down, even the walls. So we're gonna let him hold that. Let me see. Do he have any? He has a trigger hand, don't he? Well, his trigger hand. Maybe this only goes on that right here, and he does have this pump handle machine, automatic machine, pump handle shotgun as well too. And you can actually, if you want to, let him hold it like that. Really don't make a difference, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this pump handle shotgun right here speak for itself. They should have moved his finger, his index finger, the trigger finger all the way up, because it's kind of hard to get him to grip the gun a little bit. Hold on real quick. And then I got him holding the gun. I had to put that finger up. But you know, some figures don't even have a trigger finger. Some of the Hasbro's Marvel figures don't either. But if you just want him to have the goggles on and you know, take the that off, and man, I'm not good at this. You know, shining bright, shining bright. They put the helmet on. This man's ready for war. Definitely ready for war. So just showing you that real quick. So let's get, and then the helmet stays on pretty well too. So let's get into some articulation. They painted this figure like he's one of the best looking G.I. Joe classified male figures. And you see the little strip in his hair. You know, they got an age on this man. This man's probably in his, I'd give General Hawk at least mid-50s. He's been doing this thing for a long time. And, you know, his background, he comes from a very wealthy family, you know, so he's been through it to get to that mental capacity in his mind. I like how they painted the jacket on. They got Abernathy on here, if you can see it. The holster, I like the gun holster up here. They got his stars, his stripes and everything, and you know, his pins on here on his jacket. So, articulation wise, let's see the head. His head doesn't look up, it doesn't look really down, but that, with the head of an action figure looking up and looking down, it does not really bother me at all. What bothers me is when you can't make the head go left and make the head go right, you know, twist it, it'll break off. So, with that being said, the jacket looks very realistic. As you can see, they got the little, the patterns on there of his, you know, Yo Joe, if you can see it. Yo Joe! And he got these butterfly, nice little joint arms. They do twist back and forth. Nice little double jointed pinless elbows. Kind of tight a little bit. Now that right there, I don't know, that's kind of loose, right? It's not loose, but it's a little gap right there, so it's kind of scary. You might can heat it up and snap it back on, but I'm not going to do all of that. When I usually present my figures on here, I pose them on the shelf, so it's not like I'm throwing them on, you know, I put them in a whole big bag of stuff and making them bump into each other to where they might break as the years go by. So the legs are reused, but before I go to the legs, he doesn't have an ab crunch, so he's not gonna, you would think he will have one, but it's like a ball pin up there. A ball jointed waist right here, so I feel like these legs are reused on Dusty and who else? Low Light, and a couple of the average male figures, you know, because General Hawk is actually a smaller guy than the bigger guys, you know, so I just slaughtering all of them. So, you know, got a nice little thigh boot cut right here. And, you know, double jointed pinless knees. That's a plus for me. These boots are reused, so just not the look of them, but the design of them. So, I would say he does stand pretty decent on his own. I will say that much. And he doesn't come with a backpack, which is kind of. I can't really recall in a cartoon if he ever had a backpack. But with him being a general, why would he need a backpack? You better give me that gun, commander or sergeant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I'm going to compare and contrast him to a few other, figures, height-wise and all of that. So as you can see, I do got him next to, okay, when I hit my camera shakes. I got him next to the actual Duke that came with the Ram motorcycle. And I do have him next to Flint. Them are all the 3 leaders, chain and command, Flint. Then next it goes to Duke after, General Hawk retires. So them are the 3 head guys in charge in that order. So, and for Duke, I am going to get the retro version of Duke, and I will be talking about, I actually just purchased number 4 Duke that I'm going to be talking about soon on the channel as well. I paid a nice little penny for this guy, because I think if you try to find him online, he's going to be a little expensive. So, I didn't really care. I'm looking forward to the retro Duke, actually, but this one right here is okay for right now. But, they all pretty much are the same size, use the same legs. But I think that General Hawk, he's got a different torso than the other 2 of his people underneath him. And I got him next to Falcon and just one of my female custom figures, Marvel figures. I put a head scope on her. Let's just say she's a love interest of General Abernathy. And she's like, you can trust me. You can trust me, Clayton. I really do love you, Natalia. And then Natalia tries to go for the kill on him. He just, never mind. He's a general. He's hand-to-hand combat. He's got to take out the assassin who's trying to assassin him. But and the Falcon right here, I wasn't pleased with this Falcon character fully. I mean, the look of him in the face, but he's a little bit taller than the general as well. So the general stands about 6 inches tall, and so Falcon could be probably a couple more inches taller than that. So overall, I give him, and I'm pleased with this figure. I give him a 10 out of 10. I really do. I get it, he got reused legs, and I get the dynamics of everything, but he's really one of my top 5 favorite looking figures, male figures of the G.I. Joe Classified Series line. So I think he's worth getting. I believe that General Hawk down the road will be one of them figures that's going to be hard to find. You're going to be paying a nice little penny for him, like I paid for that Duke. I paid about $50 for that Duke at one of my local Pops and Comics store here in my hometown here in Kentucky. So definitely I give him, like I said, the score I gave him, I was pleased with it. And I really, man, you know what, it's not a day I don't lose any of these little accessories for these G.I. Joe Classified Series, or X-Men, or Marvel figures, Fortnite figures, all of it. But go get General Hawk. He's one of the. I like this figure. I like him a whole lot. So I thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel today, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also follow me on X, follow me on Instagram at The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. It's on the screen. And so General Hawk says, you know what? I like you, Natalia, but I'm gonna name you Nicole now. Brought you back to life. Let's go on a date. Everybody, have a great day.